All right, folks, welcome back to the TNT show. We got NFL. We're uh, every time with this, we are recapping NFL Week 3, and we're going to do predictions for Week 4. Let's just go ahead and jump into it before my tongue just gets in a knot.
Yeah, starting off, we had Thursday night, Dolphins and Bills. Dolphins got beat again pretty convincingly by double digits. It's not looking good in Miami. I don't know. Their defense is god awful. Their offense just looks like there's just no discipline. I don't really know what's going on. Obviously, the whole Tua thing. Cam says Cam and Cam Newton had a little bit of an outburst on each other, but it's like you said, it is easy to say that when you're holding the clicker and you're not snapping the ball. But the Bengals Vikings, Bengals got blown out. I think they had like I don't know how many turnovers. It was pretty bad. Texans, Jags. I don't know what's going on in Houston, but man, they suck.
What I got from Week 3, because I sat in on not sat in, but I watched a few of the games. Like with the Dolphins and Bills, I watched about a half of that, and it was somewhat competitive, and then they just couldn't find a way to win. Tua threw a costly interception, and it cost them the game. Which,
Yeah,
I'm not siding with anybody, but they did pay him a lot of money, and since they paid him a lot of that money, he's been hurt, and the numbers haven't really been there. So now you just have to prove people wrong. That's where he
yeah,
is
you're
right now.
you're starting to see that from a lot of people that got these big paydays. Joe Burrow, CeeDee Lamb, all these people that you gave all this money to are hurt. The one
Exactly.
that shocked me the most was the Panthers beating the Falcons 30-0. The Falcons didn't even score. I don't know where this Panthers team come from, but man, their defense was all over the place. They were swarming, tackling, picks. That's the best I've seen the Panthers play in a long time.
Yeah. They were playing some inspired football. Again, you're looking at a quarterback in Michael Penix Jr., this is his first full season as a starter. So I think there's some growing pains that come with that. He struggled a little bit. They ended up benching him, but I think you just got to stick with him. I don't think
Yeah,
you need to.
their coach already came out and said that this is Michael's team, and he's our starter for the rest of the year. You just put Kirk in there, like he said. You don't want to get Michael Penix hurt. That's kind of crazy to say that you put your $200 million quarterback off the bench in the game because you don't want your rookie quarterback getting hurt. That's kind of crazy to say, but the Eagles, we've seen a lot of blocked field goals. I think that they said it was the most blocked field goals returned for touchdowns in like the last, I don't even know how long, but the Eagles had blocked 2 field goals, obviously the one at the very end to seal the game. Jordan Davis. The Bucks, the Jets blocked the field goal, scored.
Still lost.
Well, we're going to get to hear what happened yesterday in yesterday's game. The Jets kicked off, and the Bucks started on the 40, and they kicked the field goal to beat them. They kicked the field goal to beat them. Because the new kickoff rule, if it doesn't land in the drop zone or whatever it's called, you start on the 40-yard line. So Baker Mayfield threw a couple passes.
Yeah.
McLaughlin kicked or McLaughlin, whatever his name is, kicked the game-winning field goal to beat him. It's like a 55-yarder, I think.
Like I said off the pod, I'm fine with the new kickoff rules except for that part. That whole landing zone thing, they got to get rid of that. Just let it go.
The Commanders' backup quarterback Marcus Mariota beat the Raiders by 20+. They blew out the Raiders. I don't know what the Raiders got going on, but they're not doing what I kind of thought that they were. Genty is pretty much, irrelevant. Geno Smith kind of sucks. Uh, I don't know if it's just they don't have any weapons or haven't really watched the Raiders play too much, so I can't speak too much. I just know Ashton Genty said you don't draft a player like me to not give him the ball, which he's kind of right. But you can't run the ball when you're down 20. And I mean,
Yeah, see, I'm upset because I'm not even a Raiders fan, but you thought the way they kind of brought that team together and some of the talent they had, even though they were a little younger, you got a veteran quarterback, you got some good key skill pieces. They're just not. It's
Geno's
not
out there
working out.
stinking it up. He don't look good at
Yeah,
all.
yeah, no, it's bad.
The Browns beat the Packers. That was kind of shocking a little bit. I don't know what the Packers had going on, but they scored 10 points. I give Cleveland credit. Their defense is nasty. You got probably one of the best defenses in the league, had one for a long time. They just offensively kind of stuck.
Yeah,
The
that
Saints,
the hype train slowed down a little bit for
yeah,
the
now you
Packers.
got people really now you got people saying, "Oh, are the Packers just, they just start off good, now here's the downfall." The Saints, obviously, they got blown out. They got beat by 30 plus, I think. Yeah, they got beat 45-13. So, yeah. The Saints, I hate to be a Saints fan. It's not going to get, it's going to get, it ain't going to get any better. I mean, they already said don't be surprised if they don't win a game. I would not be shocked if, what do you do if you're the Saints? Do you maybe throw something at Russell Wilson?
Uh,
Or maybe, I mean, they drafted Tyler Shook, but I don't really know why he's not playing.
I think you just kind of stick with what you got right now, and then if you need to, you can play Tyler Shook and see what he gives you. If he looks halfway decent, then just let him play it out and try to build around him.
Because I mean, at what point do you start playing him? I mean, and now don't get me wrong, the Saints suck. They don't have anybody, offense, defense. They ain't got nobody. I mean, they ain't got nobody.
Yeah.
The Cardinals again. They've got beat 2 weeks in a row on you know game winning drives. They just can't find ways to win. I don't know. I mean, their offensive line is garbage. Their defense is pretty good. Marvin Harrison Jr. I don't. It's like I said off the pod. I don't know what's going on with him. Whether it's off the field issues or something's going on there. He's just not himself. You can tell. I mean, he stopped. I mean, Kyler Murray threw a bad pick yesterday because he just didn't run his route. Stopped running, and he threw a pick right to the Seattle guy.
It's probably because he did all them. It's probably because he did all them PEDs. he
Yeah,
got
he big now. Yeah.
yeah. He jacked now,
Uh,
so I mean, I guess it's
yeah. The
affecting his route running in his hands.
Yeah, the Chiefs, they finally won their first game. The Giants obviously benched Russell Wilson. They're going to roll Jackson Dart for the rest of the year, is what Brian Dable said, until he gets fired, because they're probably going to they're probably not going to win this week either. Um, Steelers, Patriots, another good game. The
No,
Patriots just
not
don't have enough.
not for the pay. No, they were okay. That game was competitive, and they just turned the ball over 5 times.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's that. Everybody was fumbling the ball. Uh, Colts and the Titans. Colts blew them out. Broncos, Chargers, good game. The Cowboys got dominated by the Chicago Bears. Not really sure what's going on in Dallas again. CeeDee Lamb hurt again. I mean, their offense kind of doesn't just sucks, and their defense is God. Their defense sucks. And then the Lions and the Ravens yet again. Derrick Henry cost you the game, fumbling fourth quarter again. I mean, again, their defense. You got to rely on their defense, and it just wasn't there. The Lions look like they're back in form though. It was early. They lost 8 coaches, but I think they're back to where they want to be.
Uh, I mean, I like both teams, honestly, especially going forward. Possibly Super Bowl matchup, maybe.
No, no. Baltimore's not no. I'll believe it when I see it. They're like the Dallas Cowboys. Every year it's we're gonna make it to the Super Bowl, but no, no, I don't think so. They choke. They find ways to lose big games. They can't win big games.
You are. I
I mean,
mean,
they
the
choked
evidence is
they
there.
choked against Buffalo
The
in
evidence is
week
there.
1. Derrick Henry just fumbled twice in back to back games. Not back. Yeah, yeah. Oh well, I don't know if it was back to back, but he's fumbled twice, cost you the game twice. So yeah, I mean they got to get some stuff figured out. Let's jump to week 4. Oh well, Seattle beat Arizona last night, kicked a game-winning field goal. The landing zone thing, he didn't kick it in. He kicked it, and it landed. It was like literally like a foot away from the landing zone. And they started on the 40. Sam Darnold threw a couple passes. Jake Meyer kicked the game-winning field goal to beat them. But yeah, let's jump into week 4. We got an early game, 8:30, Vikings Steelers. Who you got?
Give me the Vikings.
Yeah, I'm
Defense
gonna
is
go
pretty good.
Vikings too. Um, Big game for the Texans here. I mean, it's crazy to say that, but they need a win. I mean, if they get beat by Tennessee, I don't know what you do.
If you lose to Tennessee, then you definitely need to sound the
Reevaluate
alarm.
a lot of things.
Sound the alarm because it's about to be a long season.
Commanders, Falcons. I don't know if Jaden Daniels is going to play. He did not practice today, is what ESPN said. I think that's what it said. I could be wrong, but I don't know if he's going to play. Honestly, I mean, I liked what I seen out of Mariota. So I mean, he hung 40 on the Raiders.
I
So the
think Michael
Falcons
Penix
just got
is.
blown out by the Panthers. So I mean, Michael Penix needs to have a bounce back game here because the last thing you want to see is him lose confidence in himself, and then I mean, you're kind of forced to put Kirk back out there.
Yeah, I think he has a bounce back game. Hopefully, I'll take the Falcons in this
Eagles.
one.
I'm gonna take the Commanders. I don't trust Michael Penix right now. You could tell last week he was I don't know, he was seeing ghosts. That's the only thing I could think of is he looked like he never stepped on the field before. He looked bad. They just couldn't. You couldn't score on the Panthers. I'm not trying to disrespect the Panthers, but I mean, come on now.
The Panthers aren't that good. You're right.
The Eagles and the Bucks. That should be a good game. I know the Bucks have a lot of injuries on the offensive line. Mike Evans is out. They are supposed to get Chris Godwin back, I think, this week. But Abuka is, I mean, he's playing pretty good. So
We should see some points in that game because Philly's defense so far this season, you've seen it. They're penetrable. You can
yeah,
score on them.
yeah. So I would like to see Jalen Hurts light it up a little bit, open up the playbook a little. The Bucks got a good defense,
They do.
so I want to see him open up the playbook a little bit. Get your playmakers the ball.
AJ Brown.
The Lions are probably gonna beat the Browns 45-10.
I don't know, man. Maybe the Browns are on an upset streak. I'm gonna take the Browns on this one.
No, I don't think they're gonna. I don't think that their defense is good, but I don't know if they can. I don't know if they got the offense to score with Detroit.
I mean, they don't have to have the offense. They beat the Green Bay Packers 13-10, and Green Bay was one of the
Yeah,
hottest
but
teams
Green
for.
Bay Green Bay doesn't have nowhere near the offensive firepower that Detroit has.
You're right. That is true. That is true.
I mean, they're like the Eagles that run first. I mean,
Still give me Green Bay. I'm taking Green Bay all the way. Not Green Bay. Sorry, Cleveland. We Cleveland on the upset.
the Patriots and the Panthers. Maybe the Panthers found something. Maybe they figured something out. I don't know
I'm
if
gonna
they
just be
ran a
biased.
different scheme or what, but I'm gonna take the Patriots. I feel like the Patriots are just a little bit better.
If the Patriots would quit turning the ball over, they will win more football games.
Yeah.
All the
Jags in
games
the
that they've
40.
lost,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they
a
just keep turning
possession,
the ball over.
one
Uh,
possession.
yeah, for sure. Jags and the 49ers. Not really sure what's going on in Jacksonville. I mean, they've offensively, they're just, I don't know. Their run game's looking a lot better with Travis Etienne, but Brian Thomas isn't getting the ball. A lot of people, a lot of speculation on Travis Hunter that they're not utilizing him. This is coming from Dion, but they're
Yeah,
not utilizing him. But
Dion
this
said you
is
got to
not.
play him more.
I mean, you can't do that though, because I mean, dude, what do it's this isn't college. I mean, you're not going to bench your starting corner because Travis is not the starting guy. He's just not. He played a lot more defense than he has offense, but Trevor Lawrence is not throwing him the ball. It doesn't matter if he played 500 snaps. He had one catch. He had what, 2 or 3 catches for like 20 yards? What's that doing?
He
That
might
ain't
have had
doing
about
nothing.
one or two, something like that.
That ain't doing nothing. Big game, Ravens Chiefs. You want to see the Ravens bounce back here. Obviously, the Chiefs are struggling offensively. They get Xavier Worthy back, is what ESPN said today. So, I mean, the Ravens, honestly, they should be able to win this game comfortably. If you want me
I
to be
like the
honest,
Ravens, but I'm a roll with the Chiefs in this game.
if Derrick Henry fumbles this week, I'm going. Hold on, where are they playing at? I'm driving to Arrowhead. Well, I can't. Well, yeah, I'm gonna drive to Arrowhead, and we just gonna have to fight. He might kill me, but I'll shoot him with a horse tranquilizer. But yeah, I mean, yeah, you definitely want to see him bounce back. He's fumbled every game. It's cost you the game twice. So you definitely want to see that get better. I mean, obviously, as the year goes, he's never done that. So a lot of people are saying, "Well, it's his old age." Nah, I think it's just when he fumbled last week. It really was it his fault? Yeah, but he didn't see him coming. He never seen him. So and Aiden Hutchinson is pretty good. So I mean, um, Chargers, the Giants. I don't know what we're going to see out of Jackson Dart. I don't really know if they're just going to let him come out there and light it up, or if they're just going to try and keep it simple. I don't know what their plan is for him.
Give me the Chargers.
The Bills are probably going to beat the Saints 50-3. So
Give me the
that game
Saints
will
on the
probably
upset.
absolutely no. The Bills are probably going to beat them 45-6. The Seahawks hung 45. What do you think Buffalo's? Is it in Buffalo? Let me see. If it's
It's
in
the
Buffalo, the Saints don't see. It's
it's
in
the
Buffalo.
games. It's the games like this.
Buffalo doesn't lose at home very often, so they're probably going to beat the brakes off them.
Give me the
They're
Saints on a field goal.
you don't really see high spreads in NFL. The Bills are favored by 20. You don't really see that too often in the NFL.
Yeah, theirs is like 1.5 or a touchdown.
Yeah, usually it's pretty close, maybe 7. The
Yeah.
Colts and the Rams. I think this will be a good game. I think this is where you might see, okay, is Daniel Jones the truth? Because the Rams their defense is legit. So if the Colts come out here and hang a bunch of points on the Rams and stun them, the Colts might be a serious team.
If that happens, the Giants just need to burn their whole organization to the ground.
Yeah, I'd fire everybody. Imagine Daniel Jones wins MVP.
Man,
He keep playing like this. He played like this all year long. Well, he's got to be in the discussion.
I mean, Malik Neighbors said it's not the
He
quarterback.
said the same thing. It's not the quarterback. They interviewed him and he said the same thing. He said it was never Daniel Jones. They asked him what he meant by that, and he didn't say anything. But You can't. But he said it's just not the quarterback. He said it was. It's not Russell Wilson. Is it gonna? So I guess you're gonna see, like if Jackson Dart comes out there and he just they're just not getting Malik the ball or whatever the case may be. It's just that's not the quarterback. He said it 3 times. So I mean, this is a guy that had 1,500 yards with 4 different quarterbacks last year. So obviously the quarterback is not the issue. So Packers and the Cowboys. Uh, I think I'm gonna have to go Green Bay. I think Michael Parsons is gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
They
CDs is
wouldn't.
hurt.
They Michael Parsons has suite like box seats, and they wouldn't give him a refund. So he said his family was gonna sit in his seats in Dallas.
Wild.
He said that they wouldn't give him a refund. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna go Packers. I think Michael Parsons is gonna have a field day. Jerry Jones said he was not gonna do anything for Michael. Sometimes they do like little things for like if he returned. And Jerry Jones said he wasn't gonna do anything for Micah, so he's probably gonna kill that. He gonna go out there and kill you starting quarterback.
Man.
Bears Raiders. I mean, you kind of want to see the. This is where I think you want to see. Okay, the Bears beat the Cowboys. You kind of want to see the Bears take that next step, and compete. Again with the Raiders, you definitely want to see something, some turnaround or something. And then we're going to round off 2 games Monday night, which the Bengals don't really count because they suck. But the Jets and the Dolphins, big game for Miami here. They've got to win. But
Yeah, this isn't.
at the same time, Justin Fields is 0-3. So you want to see something out of that because, I mean, like you said, at some point, you've got to decide on these quarterbacks. And then the Broncos are probably going to kill the Bengals because Jake Brown and the Bengals turned the ball over like 14 times against Minnesota.
Yeah, I mean yeah, I think that game will be pretty competitive. The Jets, if Justin Fields is back, although they lost.
Oh, that's right. He was hurt last week.
Yeah, although they lost, he looked good.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, Tyrod Taylor looked pretty good. So, um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Justin Fields is coming back. I didn't even know he was hurt. So I don't know if he got hurt in that game or I didn't even know he was hurt. So
I think he was in concussion protocol or something.
I
I don't
think I
know.
think so. Um. So out of all of the teams that are 0-3, who is who are you panicking the most for? If you're the coach or owner or fans or whatever, who are you panicking the most? Do you know who all the 0-3 teams are?
Yeah, I'd probably say the Texans.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, obviously the Saints. People already knew they were going to be bad.
Yeah, I'm not.
Um.
That's fine. I wouldn't really care about that. I say Texans because you are coming off back-to-back 10-7 seasons. CJ Stroud had a stellar rookie season. You chalked up his poor play in his sophomore season to not having a capable offensive line. So now he's in year 3, and y'all are 0-3. He doesn't even look that great. Now again, the offensive line is still an issue, but I mean, even in his rookie season where the offense was an issue, he still threw for like 4,000 yards. So
Yeah. I mean,
y'all got to
something's.
figure that out.
I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. There's some injuries. They're probably double teaming Nico. I would assume because I don't really know who else he's throwing the ball to. Um. I don't really know what their. Let's look at their stats for a second. I mean, yeah, Nico's obviously their leading receiver, but it's him and Dalton Schultz. That's it. I mean, Xavier Hutchinson. I don't even know who that is. And then the two rookies that they drafted from Iowa State. But I mean, he's running for his life when he says Hut. So I mean, he only has 2 touchdowns on the year. We're in week 4. He's
Yeah.
been sacked 10 times. He's thrown 3 picks, 2 touchdowns, and been sacked 10 times. So yeah, their offensive line sucks. I mean, Nick Chubb is, they're just struggling offensively to score. Their defense is pretty good, and it's keeping them in some games. But I
You
mean,
think
at
Joe
some
Mixon
point,
makes a difference when he comes back?
I know I don't think so. I mean, you can't run the ball if your offensive line's bad. I really don't know what you do with him. Do you keep Mixon and keep him and Chubb? I mean, I guess, but I guess the bright side is you don't have to rush Mixon back. But I mean, if you go into the season 0-4, I mean, I don't know. There's just no rush for him to come back. I
True.
think it's the Texans and Miami. So I don't know which one you pull the trigger on first, but so but yeah, that's all I got. Oh, we got Thursday. Thursday is the Rams and the 49ers. So I'm gonna go Rams here.
Give me 49ers, roll tide, Mac Jones.
Yeah, I mean Mac Jones is
That's
playing
if
pretty good. They're 3 and
that's if
0.
Brock Purdy isn't back by then, because they said he might have been back last week, but he didn't play. So Brock Purdy could be back.
Honestly though, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but I think you keep rolling Mac Jones. I know that sounds crazy. I know it sounds crazy, but I mean you're winning games.
Hey, I'm
I
on
think
board.
you
You know
just
me. I'm a Mac Jones fan.
I think you just let Mac Jones go till you let Brock Purdy sit. There's no need to rush. I mean, you're undefeated. So yeah, is it pretty? No, but Mac Jones is getting it done. I think you just roll Mac Jones till you can't roll him anymore. Like I said, rest Brock Purdy. Well, on the other thing though, maybe you do got to throw Brock Purdy out there. What if you throw Brock Purdy out there and he looks like trash? You just bench him and then put Mac Jones back in there?
I mean, you got to.
That's what I'm saying. I get it. It's the money aspect too. You paid Brock all this money, so you've kind of got to play him. I get it. But yeah, that's all I got.
Well, that'll wrap this episode up. If you made it this far in the video, tell us who you're a fan of, and so far in the season, do you think y'all can make a Super Bowl run? So that'll do it for this one. Everybody knows me and Tyler are, you know, Bama LSU fans. They got some big games this weekend, which we'll get into that tomorrow. So y'all be on the lookout, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.